Hello, UCAR. Peter Christensen here, coming to you once again from the CEO's whiteboard. All right, so last video we talked a little bit about offer and acceptance and how you have to accept the exact same terms. Now we're going to talk about a little bit of a different spin on that, and that is, what if we are already under contract and we have addenda flying back and forth? Okay, so they are under contract. We're clear on that. Then through inspections, whatever, due diligence, buyer says, all right, I'm going to send over an addendum. And I'm going to ask that the seller include a few items with the purchase. So buyer says, I want the piano and the hot tub and the barbecue to be included, right? We'll call this addendum number 1. Sends that over to seller. Clear? So seller gets that and says, the piano's a family heirloom, so I'm not gonna give her the piano. So they say, no to the piano. But they're like, yeah, hot tub's fine, barbecue's fine, but I want you to pay an extra $1,000. Okay, this becomes number 2. Now, it's marked as a counter offer to 1. So it's establishing now a train of addenda. So that goes back to buyer. Well, buyer looks at that and says, I don't know if it's worth $1,000 for the hot tub and the barbecue. Really wanted that piano. So buyer says, okay, I'll do your $1,000 if you'll include the patio furniture. Okay, this becomes addendum number 3. That goes back to the seller. Right, seller says $1,000 patio furniture thrown in. Okay, I accept that. So they accept addendum number 3. What's in addendum number 3? All right, well, we know that the $1,000 is in there, right? And I think we can all agree that the patio furniture is in there. What, now this, again, we've got all these, they're countering each other, so they're building on each other. And if you notice in the addendum, the blank addendum, which is probably what you're using here, it says, any prior terms not contradicted in the contract or in the addenda are included in this deal. So what does that mean for us? Well, I think the legally correct answer would be that the hot tub and the barbecue are also included. Now, why is that? They're not mentioned in addendum number 3, and that was the one that was accepted, but that's why I think they're included. Why? Because it says anything not contradicted is a part of this addendum still. And since it was all linked together by counter-offering the original addendum, I believe they're pulled in. Those terms are pulled into this addendum. Why? Piano still stays out. Well, why does the piano still stay out? Because piano was rejected in number 2, was not brought up again in number 3. Therefore, if you go back through the chain, piano's still rejected, hot tub barbecue still included, $1,000 was referenced, and so was the patio furniture. So I think that's going to be the legally correct answer. You might have confused buyer and seller by the end of, I'm not sure what's included anymore. Is the hot tub? Is the barbecue? Is the piano still excluded? My advice would be to put in a separate addendum. So counter with the number 4, clarify, and list out everything that's included. So hot tub, barbecue, $1,000, patio furniture. I'd even go as far as to reference piano not included. I'd keep repeating so that there's clarity. Even if you're building and adding new stuff, always repeat what was established in the prior addendum that you're countering, so there's no confusion. The other thing you could do is you could reject 3 and write a new number 4 and I guess it's not even number 4 in the chain. You're just writing a new addendum that spells out every item that you believe you've agreed upon. And that gives both parties the chance to look at it and say, yes, that's our understanding, we're clear on that. And you don't have confusion when it comes time to move out and the barbecue and the hot tub disappear and the seller's saying, well, we didn't put that in our counter offer, but the buyer's saying, yeah, but you didn't say it wasn't included. That means our understanding was that it is included. You know, you avoid those confusions. I think the buyer would be right, but you're gonna have an upset seller. So clarify, list it all out. That's the way it works. Let me know if I confused you more, and I'll try to clear it up. Thanks for tuning in.